Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another Rush Rally 3 video. We got our best recorded run for the live event 4. A little bit behind on the live events. I think we're currently on live event 6 at the time of this recording, at least the voice part obviously. Since you can only play the live event while it's, well, live, and obviously the gameplay was recorded during that time. And so we had a little 3-stage event, a little bit of a snowy area, so makes for some, or made for some interesting tracks. Definitely did a couple retries here, not gonna lie. Obviously edited them out. I'm just showing you my best run on each stage. There were a couple retries along the way. Not trying to hide that or anything, but just, you know, I don't need to show you my embarrassing crashes because I have slid off the course quite a few times, just like that right there, except much worse. You know, there's a couple corners that got those, like, that pile of logs that shows up on a lot of corners. Ran into that a couple different spots sometimes. Ran into a couple trees a couple times. You know, you gotta be a little bit careful. Definitely harder to recover when the snow is down like this. Makes the track a bit slicker obviously, and so just takes a little bit getting used to, a little bit more caution, and definitely helps to get some experience with the tracks and, you know, just kind of have an idea what's coming up rather than just blindly listening to directions for the first time ever. But there's stage 1. We got 10th place. I was just trying to get 10th place in this run. We ended up 7th, I think. I'll show you at the end, obviously, and then I think we did end up getting bumped to 8th place overall when the event actually closed. So, you know, not a podium finish again. It still is only the 4th event. It seems like, I don't know, it seems like it's been going on for quite a bit of time now, but it's crazy that this right here is only the 4th event, and like I said, we're only on the 6th event. Like, I don't know, 6 seems like such a small number, but it seems like there's been a lot of events. Maybe it's because some of them have multiple stages, or that one on the track had multiple laps. I don't know. Maybe the amount of time I spend trying to improve my time, maybe that makes it feel longer, but definitely an awesome update, man. Loving this game more and more every day. Just, you know, super awesome. There's a cool turn right there. Can definitely catch you off guard if you've never done the track before, if you're just kind of, I don't want to say lazily playing, but not like hyper focused, listening to every direction, looking at those little signs that pop up at the top of the screen there telling you what's coming up. That one can definitely catch you off guard. Definitely helps to get some experience there. But yeah, I'll show you my setup as well at the end of the video here. And I think we generally have the same tuning. There's a pile of logs we just passed. Just cut straight through all those little bends. You'd love to see it. But yeah, I'll show you my settings at the end. Generally the same as we've been doing. I might have tweaked a couple things compared to like the last video maybe, but I really don't remember off the top of my head. I'll just kind of show you if you want to copy them in the future or whatever. Give me feedback if you have better ideas. But yeah, I think they're generally the famous or infamous, if easier, competition Mike Servo settings from the Rush Rally 3 or Rush Rally Racers, I think it's called, Facebook group, which you can join by just tapping the little button in the game, at least on iOS. I don't think the button actually takes you anywhere if you tap it or click it or press it or whatever you call it on Apple TV here, which I am playing on the Apple TV here, so might be, I don't know, seems like people post some really good times playing on iOS, playing on different platforms, and so I think the game is coming to Switch soon as well. Saw some posts about that. Haven't heard any updates recently, but there was a little Switch teaser on the Rush Rally 3 social medias. But it doesn't really seem like platform makes that much of a difference. I would almost say that like playing on an Apple TV like I am here gives you a slight advantage because, you know, bigger screen, you can see more details, it's easier to play for longer, there's less, as stupid as it sounds, like as a mobile gamer myself, I know like if you sit down for a couple hours playing a mobile game, like, your hands can get uncomfortable. As like stupid as that sounds, it's obviously not the most strenuous physical activity out there, but you know, there really is a fatigue aspect, and it's just easier to play for longer on a more console experience using a, you know, separate controller, gamepad, whatever you want to call it. And speaking of controllers, as we just ramble on, a couple random thoughts in this video. We're almost done here though. With iOS 13, tvOS 13, whatever special OS they're calling it for each platform nowadays, whatever OS 13 Apple has released, they opened them all up to other Bluetooth controllers and not just the made for iPhone specification or whatever. So we did just get a new SCUF, so I'll probably make a video playing Rush Rally with that, give you some thoughts on that, and maybe something else really cool. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you're into Rush Rally 3, if you're into just racing games in general on iOS or Apple TV or other mobile platforms, Android, you might want to stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe, because we just might have some good stuff coming. But there are my settings. And yeah, we'll have Live Event 5 coming very soon. Live Event 6 will be soon after that. And Live Event 6, real quick, is super awesome. A bit more competitive in that you can't retry each stage individually. You can retry the whole event over and over, but it's like 3 stages, and you just have to live with your time from stage to stage. So pretty interesting there. Definitely, you know, cool little switch up. Makes it a bit more competitive like that, in my opinion. But that'll do it for this one. Just a couple random thoughts showing you my best time in Live Event 4, and I'll catch you on the next video.